Hi, Aletha here with Create Your Future. Just to remind you that Create Your Future is still giving away a free course, How to Find Your Blocks to Manifest Anything Fast. I also have courses available. I have 13 actually, but the one I want to highlight today is Foolproof and Get Your SP Back. And that will tie in with our session today. I also want you to know that I do one-on-one coaching, and I'm more than happy to work with you, and whatever it is that your heart is desiring, help you to bring that into fruition. Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to remove the third party and keep your specific person in permanently and for good. So we're going to stop acknowledging the rival. How do we get rid of a third party? We stop acknowledging they exist. The only thing that exists in your consciousness is whatever you're aware of. If you're not aware of it, it can't exist. Law of the universe. It's you bring things into your world through your awareness, what you're aware of. So if you're aware that a third party exists and you keep thinking about that and you keep worrying about that and fretting over that and talking about that and looping situations with regards to that over and over in your mind, then you are keeping it here. If you would let it go completely and shut it out, you acknowledge in the 3D it's there, but then you shut that out. And you live from your assumption. We'll get into that in a second. So you're going to stop acknowledging your rival exists. A third party exists only while you believe they do, because of everything I've just said. Withdraw your attention from that third party person. In imagination, you are the only one. And you always have been. And you live from that assumption. When you want something, you have to first create the assumption. You know what you want, then you create an assumption. I am in a loving, committed, exclusive relationship with my specific person, and we're blissfully happy. There's your assumption. There's no room in that assumption for a third party. You stay in that assumption while you're letting the 3D go. You shut it out. You do not think about the third party. The more you think about them, the longer you keep them in your reality. So here's an affirmation. I am the only one in my SP's heart. Love is secure. I feel safe, and love is unwavering because they want me and only me. You need to occupy the state that you want as the person who is chosen and secure. So that whatever your assumption is, if it is something similar to, I am in a loving, supportive, committed, exclusive relationship with my SP and we're blissfully happy, then you need to stay there. You feel that as though it's already yours and that it's stable and you're devoted to that assumption. That relationship is who you are now. And there's nothing in that assumption that says there's a third party, right? So that means you're not giving it any of your attention, the third party, which means then it must fade and go away because it only stays because you're aware of it. Stop being aware of it. Replace it with the assumption. Be aware of the assumption, which is, I'm in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with my specific person. And we're blissfully happy. Let that assumption and the feelings associated to that be your new normal. And let the other stuff go. Shut it out. You don't need it. You're going to keep manifesting it if you keep thinking about it. I am chosen. I am loved and prioritized. Naturally, I am in this beautiful, loving relationship. You stay there. And as I said, anytime you think of the third party, or someone brings that up to you, you go right back to your assumption. Say, no, I shut that out. My new state of consciousness is that I'm in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with my SP and we're blissfully happy. You stay there. You sustain the new story. You persist in that assumption of harmony and peace and love. And you have to keep doing that until it feels more natural. At first, you're going to feel like you're pretending, but that's what you're not. The true reality is internal. That's where you make your 3D reality. So whatever you're thinking and feeling internally must be pushed out, and it must reflect back. So if you keep thinking about a third party, or you don't know if there is one right now, but you're fearful of a third party, then you're going to create that. You're going to create what you're afraid of. You're going to create what you're thinking about all the time. You're going to bring it into you. It's going to mirror back to you. So you're going to persist in your new assumption that I'm in this beautiful, loving, exclusive relationship with my SP, and we're blissfully happy. And I am chosen. I am loved. I am prioritized. And you remain there. And when you live from the end, then the end remains and is pushed out and mirrored back. But you gotta persist. You can't just do it 1 or 2 days or for a week and then say, oh, it's not working. Well, you may have had some of those old negative thoughts for months, years. Give it time. The universe will reflect back to you. And the other thing is, maybe you haven't, and within a week, you still may not be fully convinced in your subconscious mind that you are in a truly beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship. Give it time. You got to keep persisting in it until it all falls in line. The third party will dissolve because there's no place for them in your new reality, which is I am in this beautiful, loving, committed relationship, an exclusive relationship with my specific person, and we are blissfully happy. That's the only place you live. That's the only thing you think about. That's the only thing you feel. Bottom line, it's so simple. Really it is, cognitively. You think about the assumption all the time. You feel the assumption all the time. You stay there all the time. You persist in the assumption all the time. You don't care about what's going on in the 3D because you are staying in the assumption all the time. You are persisting in the assumption all the time. You are living from the assumption all the time. You are feeling the assumption all the time and nothing else. You are completely and totally aware of your assumption all the time and nothing else. You need to stand firm in being the one who is chosen, who is loved. And if you do that, every rival must fade and go away. So where do you stay? In the assumption. If you only think about the assumption, you only live from it. I am in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with my specific person. We're blissfully happy. I am loved. I am chosen. I am valued. I am prioritized. That's it. You live there. That's all you think about. That's all you feel. That's all you assume. You assume that is your life now, and it's all internal. You don't need to go outside of yourself to your specific person and talk to them about how you're feeling or how much you're hurt. No, stop. Because you're just going to create more of what you don't want. It all takes place inside of you. And you will then see the outside world, the outer world. If you persist, and you persist till it happens, you don't just give up after a week. You persist, and it will show up as that beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship will show up. It will. It has to. It's the universe. It's the way the law of the universe works. And you see, the thing is, you're doing it anyway. If you keep focusing on the 3D and the third party and all the things that are, all the ramifications of that, and you think about that all the time, you talk about that to yourself and to others, and you're fearful of that, then you're manifesting that. And it will continue, and you'll stay in that state of consciousness. That's a state of consciousness. But if you move out of that state of consciousness by changing your thoughts, your assumptions, to I'm in this beautiful, loving, committed, exclusive relationship with my specific person, and we're blissfully happy, and I am loved and chosen and valued and respected and prioritized. If you live only there, you stay there, you force yourself to stay there, you persist in that. You make that choice. It's always a choice. You can't tell me that the law of assumption doesn't work. It works. But you're making the choice as to whether or not it's going to manifest what you want. If you think, allow yourself to think about the third party and all that stuff, then you've made a choice to live in that state of consciousness. If You do not allow yourself to think about that, but you allow yourself to think about, I'm in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with my specific person, and we are blissfully happy, and I'm loved, chosen, valued, prioritized. If you live only there, if you choose that state of consciousness, then that's exactly what you're going to experience, given time for it to come into being in your 3D reality. And the 3D is sort of slow. Don't worry about it. Keep hanging in there. Keep persisting. Live inside. I just walk around feeling the joy of that. I don't worry about doing tons of work. I do affirmations, which are my mental diet. Do I do them like every morning? No. I just live from them. That's what I think. And when I find myself thinking the opposite, I use an affirmation and I bring myself back. I am loved. I am chosen. I am valued. I am in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with my specific person. And that's how you keep them too. You don't lose them to another person if you're living from the state of consciousness that says, I'm in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with my special person. And I'm chosen. I'm loved, I'm prioritized, and we're blissfully happy. You stay there, you live from that assumption only, and you shut out the 3D because it's only a shadow of your past fearful, negative thoughts. You let it go. No matter, it's not real. I don't care how much you think it's real or how real it feels. It's not. What is real is what you're doing inside, and then you're going to see that. If you persist in it, you will see it unfold into your 3D reality. It's going to mirror back into your 3D reality. So stand firm in being the one who is already in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship with your SP, and you're blissfully happy, you're chosen, you're loved, you're valued, you're prioritized, you feel those feelings only. And I have really narrowed it down in my own world to my assumption is that, and that keeps me in my relationship the way I want to be in it. It brought me to my relationship. Now it keeps me there. And I live in a joy of the feelings of that I'm in this beautiful, loving, as long as I'm aware that I'm in a beautiful, loving, committed, exclusive relationship and we're blissfully happy and I'm prioritized and I'm loved and I'm chosen, as long as I live in that state of consciousness, that's maintaining my reality to be what I want it to be. It's maintaining that long-term relationship. So, because remember, I am whatever I am conscious of being. And so what state of consciousness are you living in? The one that says there's a third party, or the one that says I'm in this beautiful, loving, supportive, exclusive relationship and we're blissfully happy and I am loved, I am chosen, and I am prioritized. That's the one you stay in, if that's what you want. Because you're going to get whatever you choose, you're going to get. Blessings.